morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it has been sun shining and there's been no winds, no rain. And right now it's rather warm, my delicious little babies, yes. So that's our weather. But according to what they said about April, my delicious little babies, well, you know yourself that I always mention about the weather, don't I, my delicious little babies, do you say? Well, it did not feel too warm to me in April, in the month of April, my delicious little babies. Do you say? I don't know about yourselves if you live in the UK, okay, because I know that some of you will, my delicious little babies, okay, but I certainly would not have called it warm, no. But we've had past few days, do you see what I mean? So it looks like they're giving us some sunshine, do you see? Anyway, I'm not going to complain. I never complain about the sun. I love the sun, and the sun loves me. Yes, my delicious babies. Now then, so let's make a start, shall we? Oh, yeah. So we got, what's his name? Dr. Raj, is it? Apparently during the old pandemic, my delicious little babies, he couldn't wait to tell everybody to go out and get something, do you say? And he said that it's the, at the time, well, unless I'm looking at another Dr. Raj, okay? Well, at the time, this is to do with begins with an A, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, that one now has been apparently, okay, taken off the market. But as we very well know, usually when they say one thing now, they mean another, do you see? So I wouldn't believe a word of that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? Yeah, and I just happened to be watching something before I came on my camera to you know, on old YouTube. And yeah, I'm not going to advertise them because, no, I will not advertise them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And they'd had a caller in, you know, someone who called in. And, you know, and she was saying, God bless, that ever since having something, she was unable to even get herself dressed, you know, properly with using, whereas before she used to be able to use both arms, both hands, but she found herself in a rather upsetting situation, it seems, my delicious babies. But what absolutely, well, it doesn't amaze me, it really doesn't amaze me, is that your man there had no skin on his effing birth race, do you say? So, as we can well imagine, throughout this whole pandemic, my delicious babies, how many listen to this shart? God love them all, God bless everybody. Do you say, my delicious little babies, yes? But it is very true, one's just, I've been saying this over the months, haven't I? They just do not want to, you know, for one reason or another, they do not wish to talk about it, do you say? Anyway, the next one. So, but if you wanted to find that Dr. Raj, like I said, it's either that Dr. Raj or there's another Dr. Raj. But anyway, regardless of which, they're all complicit, effing, barefaced liars, aren't they? My delicious little babies, do you say? Well, with myself, there we are. I want to see justice. I want to see justice. I want to see justice, do you say? My delicious little babies. I'm not shouting at you, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? But we are going through this where many just do not want to, you know, to talk about something now. Do you see what I mean? And it's so sad. It's really, really sad. And I'll tell you this and I'll go back to something else, okay? So that's that. Oh yes, you can find this one, My Delicious Babies, on our lovely davidicke.com, and with any of them not in that way, okay? And you've got his lovely dear little son Gareth, and his their lovely dear little friend Richard, and they're having a conversation, okay? You can hear the voices, but you cannot see them. Yeah, and I heard, God bless them, because as everybody knows, I love listening to our lovely David Icke and his lovely dear little sons. Do you know what I mean? And their dear little friend Richard. You know, I just, you know, because they do the best what they do, don't they? They've been doing it, you know, for decades. So, you know, to give us all the latest news and everything. Yes. Well, it seems William, you know, the fake king, okay, Pinky Dinky Fingers. Well, apparently, he never took the heir because apparently, so we're going to tick that off, because apparently he wasn't in the correct age bracket, it seems. My delicious little babies, do you say? And that's something else which I thought was really, really sinister, you know. And I was clocking, there we are, I was clocking everything what was going on, do you see? And my thoughts was, well, why do you need difference in different age groups? Do you see? You see, to me, none of it made any sense at all, do you see? Of course, when I sat down and, you know, spared a thought with me old noddle, I thought, I know what they're doing here. Do you see? With some, you know, it's a very, God bless them all, like I said, yes, and my prayers go out to everybody. Number one, I would have said, this is just my thoughts, my delicious babies. I'm a woman with a view. She'll have me effing view, do you say? That by the time somebody falls poorly, well, by that time, they wouldn't be able to join anything up. Do you say? So, in other words, they just would not connect anything. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. So there's that, and I would have thought that the other reason is I'm sorry to have to say it this way, so I'm not here to depress, to upset, to offend anybody, okay, my delicious babies, but I would have said that the other reason is they cannot with their depopulation program, you know, programming, okay, is that they could not have everybody passing away. There we are at the same time. That's what I would have thought. That's what was on my noddle, my delicious babies. Do you say? But as we're hearing, you know, this has caused severe consequences for what they have done. Do you say? But I do not just want to see where, oh yes, you know, tap, 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 you've been naughty. Do you see what I mean? And it just gets brushed under the carpet. No, I do not. My delicious little babies, do you say? Nobody has a right to say who lives and who passes. Nobody has a right to do that. But yet they take it, there we are, they take it upon them damn selves now, don't they? Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And I know that this is not very comfortable for many, you know, and I have these conversations, you know, over my months. I've had ones who cross the road rather than, you know, listen to anything that I've got to say. Do you say? When all I was trying to do, there we are, was help them, do you say? But yes, I'm seeing it big times. Yesterday, from morning until night, Nina, 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 Nina. Constantly. Do you say? Okay? I mean, before 2000 and was it 21 with this? Yes? Sorry, excuse me. I hardly ever saw an ambulance come onto our road. No? Do you say? But after that time, my delicious babies, gee whiz, do you know what I mean? Okay? They were coming, there we are, thick and fast. And what was also amazing, and I'm going to repeat it again, is that, you know, as we will always remember, ambulances generally, really, you know, over the decades, you know, they cannot wait to get the flashing lights on. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But they were like creeping up the road, all the lights off and everything. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? See, I'm stumbling there, aren't I? Okay. And right now, I know a few who are very, not very well at the moment, my delicious little babies. Do you see? And of course, you know. But I even went through a stage, God bless, as an elderly lady, like an elderly lady, and God bless her. And I was explaining to her from the start of it, you know, from the start of it, yes, my delicious little babies, and well, she, to be honest with you, she even got ratty with me. She really did, my delicious little babies. Yes, she got so flipping damn ratty with me, it was just unreal, okay? And she said, please don't tell me about that. She said, if it wasn't for, you know, vaccines, okay, I should be able to say that word, okay. She said, over the years, she said, from when I was 2 years old, she said I wouldn't be here now. I think she's about 75 now, 76, okay. And throughout the months then, you know, she calmed down a bit. Do you see what I mean? My delicious babies, yes. But all I was trying to do, there we are, was help. Do you see what I mean? Just to advise, do you see? But now, you know, she goes, hi, Carla. Do you see? My delicious little babies, do you see? Okay. So they've had to come out. But if we can only imagine all the people. Imagine how they felt listening to that they were told for all that time. And so many lost their YouTube channels, lost everything. They were being really treated, there we are, appallingly. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. I mean, poor, oh, God bless him, Dr. Vernon Coleman. Do you see what I mean? I mean, he was just the same as our lovely David Icke and that, you know, they're just banged off everywhere. Do you see what I mean? For telling the truth. It's now come out, there we are, that this is the damn truth, isn't it? Right now then, my little baby, so I was out and about today, and I thought, what's that shouting, you know? So I was waiting for my taxi, you know. And I thought, flip me, I thought somebody sounds really flipping mad. And she kept going back at them, you know. And it's, what's it called? A street warden. So now they've got street wardens. I never remember that before. You know, unless I've been walking around with my eyes closed, and I do not believe that I do. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But what's happening is that, you know, because where I was stood was opposite a church, okay? And, well, it seemed that this woman was really not a very happy little bunny. My delicious little babies, okay? Oh, you should have seen her flipping shouting at them. Do you know what I mean? She must have been, I would have said, in her 60s. You know, age-wise I'm talking about, yes, okay? She was saying that, you know, to do with the church, that they're nothing but hypocrites. You know, and she was really mouthing at them. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? Yes, okay. Anyway, fast forward. So I was sat on a bench, you see, and the weather was beautiful anyway, do you know what I mean? I was just watching the world go by while I was waiting for my taxi. Do you see what I mean? And she came and sat, you know, because she had myself here, then there's a space, and then she, you know, she just checked to see if it was clean, and then she sat down, do you see? Anyway, so she decided to calm herself down, have a ciggy figgy, do you know what I mean, yes? And, you know, and she was muttering to herself, talking to herself, my delicious babies. Well, I know what that's like, because I do it myself, do you know what I mean? I mean, they always say it's a sign of madness. No, it isn't. I make, there we are, more sense than anything when I'm talking to myself. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes? So, if this wasn't worse enough, so, you know, the street warden comes over and she was saying, go away. That's what she said. She was going, just go away. And she was puffing on a cigarette and she was getting madder and madder. Do you see what I mean, madder? Yes. She said, all of the hypocrisy. This is what was coming out of her mouth now. God bless. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So, could it be that maybe she's experiencing, there we are, something else herself? Now, delicious little babies, do you see? Because after all, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, apart from the odd ones here and there around the world, you know, for most, you know, you had the priest, you know, you had the perp, didn't you? You know, couldn't wait for everybody to get something. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Well, me personally, I do not really see that as being very holy. You know, because what the idea is to keep us mankind alive. Not very sadly, God bless everybody, passing away and being severely disabled or injured from these. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? Yes, so I feel that maybe she was going, there we are, through something herself. Do you see what I mean? But she never said a word to me anyway. You know what I mean? I mean, please do not get me wrong. I mean, if she would have, I mean, mind you, with her sat like next to me, you know, next but one. Do you see what I mean? Yes. You know, she's sitting by somebody who's a qualified angelic healer. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So, but she definitely would have calmed down if you, her street warden, had not to come back up to her. It's like he was, how can I explain it? I mean, I'm not disputing that she never shouted at him and another woman who works in the church. I'm not saying that, because everybody could hear it. However, there was no need for him to come back across. It's like he was very odd goading her. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So you can see what's going on here. But no, I've never seen a street warden before. Yeah. Oh, I've got to tell you this. Yeah, finally, the grass cutters came round. You know, like on like a main, I call it the main drag, you know, like with houses, yes. And then you've got like little bits of grass outside, and then you've got little trees and everything. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. Well, I was walking out with my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, because my beautiful and delicious little Maisie Moo can walk herself, anyway. And I took one look, and then I seen another dear woman there now, because her dear dad's had a number of strokes. I did mention it on one of my videos, my delicious babies, and he said as well that really never helped his situation at all. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. God bless them. Lovely little family as well. And anyway, and I said, you know, because I'm this side of the road, she's that side of the road, do you see? And I said, it looks like the grass cutters have come round then. Because you see some families, you know, they go out and they mow that little bit themselves because they like to keep it nice. Do you see what I mean? God bless. But, you know, but when you took an actual look, it was just a flipping damn mess. I mean, I remember going back decades ago, you know, where they used to take pride. But no. It's like someone's just come and, do you know what I mean? Steamrolled over everything. Do you see what I mean? It just looked a flipping damn mess. It was all on everybody's pavements and everything. I know if it was myself and it was, you know, and I was living in one of the houses, my delicious babies, let me tell you, I would have been the first one out, you know. And I would have said, hey, clear this up now. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just couldn't be bothered. That's exactly how it looked. I tell you what, so many things now over the decades have changed, my delicious babies. Do you know? I mean, there used to be the days where ones had pride in their jobs that they did. Do you see what I mean? But for many now, I would say no. No. This is not the first time I've seen it, my delicious babies, but flip me, I nearly fell. If I would have had a stool, I would have flipping effing well fell off it. Do you see what I mean? And one's paid a council tax. Well, you know, you're paying for a regular service, aren't you? You know, not just like somebody who comes round, drives round, say, every 6 months. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? Okay? Now then, apparently as well, I must tell you this, in my neck of the woods in the old UK, and of course, you know, I hope that everybody around the UK has also had lovely weather, okay? God bless, because, you know, we really needed it, didn't we? My delicious little babies, yes, we needed our vitamin D, do you see? Because they seem to deprive us of having vitamin D. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Anyway, so, bloody well forgot now what else it was I just wanted to say. Oh, it's gone out my head, it'll come back. But yes, I mean, it's just amazing how things have changed. That's all I'm saying. I mean, everybody knows on my videos, you know, I can have a laugh, but I like to have a moan as well. Do you know what I mean? A moan a day keeps the doctor away, do you say? So, you know, it's better out than in, isn't it? It's better to get it out, because if you hold it in, then it's just on a simmer, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And then, of course, you know, you get that peed off that you go up like a bottle of pop. Do you see what I mean? Yes? So, oh, it'll come back to me. It will come back to me, my delicious babies, okay? So, this is on YouTube. Let's get to the next one, my delicious babies, yes? And by the way, all I want ones to do is just to see through this pinky dinky fingers, because he's no king to myself, and neither is he to many others, okay? Please, to all of you, do not fall for the William Kate business and Pinky Dinker Charlie boy. Do you see what I mean? Please do not fall for it, okay? Because it appears that what they want coming, you see, is going to be an awful lot worse. Do you see what I mean? When they say that they're meant to be helping everybody, apparently. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. Just feel that ones need to really, you know, make sure now that they're on the ball. Do you see what I mean? I cannot say this enough. I keep saying it and saying it, do you see? Till I'm blue in the bloody effing bird race. All it is, my delicious babies, right? I love mankind, you know, not in that way. I love mankind. I love nature. I love our beautiful little babies. I love animals and everything. Oh, that was what I wanted to say. A gorilla, you know, usually they're meant to live, what, about 30 or 40 years? Well, during the old pandemic, you know, when they were supposedly for COVID, one of the poor little baby gorillas was 5 years of age, has passed away. Do you see? My delicious little babies. What are those poor, beautiful, dear little animals ever done? Nothing. They've been kept behind bars in zoos for everyone to stare at them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Never did nothing wrong. That's what I wanted to tell you as well. So yeah, God bless poor little gorilla and any other beautiful, because they're also beautiful, beautiful little animals, you know what I mean? Who very sadly gone through all of this, do you say? What was it now I wanted to say? See, it's gone out my head again now. That was it. Something came back to me. It's just because I've got other things on my mind, my delicious little babies, that's all, you know. So please just take the notice, okay? I do get days like this. Now then, so something really casted my mind back. And I remember, and this was, when was it? Was it about 2019 or 2020? Could have been one of them. Anyway, so this woman, God bless, you know, she's an old woman, that somebody had told me, God bless, had taken her little, you know, little baby, a little, you know, like little Rubes, you know, to the, because I don't like to call them doggies, you know, I like to call them our sons and daughters. And then the vet turned round and said, okay, that that her little baby son or daughter, right, needed to have their eye out. £3,000 that cost her for the vet to take an eye out to the little her little son or daughter. My delicious babies, do you see? But of course, as we very well know, you know what has been going on, don't we? My delicious babies, do you say? Of course, I've advised many, just do not take them to the vets. Just do not take them, do you say? Because I've been seeing it, there we are, I've been seeing it over the months, my delicious babies. You know, you could have a perfectly fit and healthy, you know, little baby son or daughter, you know, with their little families, bless, yes? And then they end up, after having a booster, they end up having all sorts of different things with the body, like arthritis and everything, do you say? Which, of course, was not there before. Others, God bless, runny tummies, all sorts of things. Mind you, I did speak to a dear woman, when was it? At the start of the old roll out of this. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And for a whole 3 weeks, she had the diarrhea. Do you see what I mean? She knows what's being done. I do see her from time to time, my delicious babies. Do you see? She does know. God bless her. God bless everybody. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? So it's really been narrowed down that you cannot really trust these, can you? Because to me, it very much appears that they have been exposed. There we are. And they shall continue to be exposed. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes? So let's get back to YouTube, my delicious babies. This uploader happens to have 1.46 million subscribers, my delicious babies. Now, I have mentioned them, but it was months ago, okay? It just happened to come up on my feed, okay? Must be because the dog and burn has heard me talk about WhatsApp. Do you see what I mean? That's what it, I would have said probably is. Do you see what I mean? In the old space bar of YouTube, please and thank you, should anybody wish to have an interest, okay? Magnets, 2 words into one, media, Magnets Media. Now, the video that you're looking for, this is a video that was 2 years old, okay, my delicious babies. The video should read, the WhatsApp betrayal. No, sorry, do forgive me. I'll just put that because it's what's on the main, you know, video. Sorry. Rewind and start again. How WhatsApp makes money. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. The insane story of WhatsApp. Yes, my delicious babies. Now, I've been talking, excuse me, I've been talking about WhatsApp, yes, because I'm noticing changes, do you say? And I'm thinking, well, my thoughts are, sorry, okay? Well, we never used to have all of this before. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? So there's something that I'm not a trusting. I keep saying it from time to time on my videos. I feel that we really, there we are, need to see what's going on here. Do you see what I mean? But of course, even if you was to change over to Signal, you know, well, the fact of the matter is, and I mentioned Signal months ago, but the point is, okay, is that, well, I mean, really, if you look at it, I mean, flipping WhatsApp's already got our data, hasn't it? My delicious babies, do you say? So, you know, but anyway, a really interesting story. It was only just over 30 minutes, okay? Not long at all, okay? But, yes, but I still do not trust it. Do you say? And this is why I go back to, you know, that flipping Pratt, that P-R-R-C-K, flipping Hancock. You know, Matt Hancock in our UK, my delicious babies, yes? And it was all to do with WhatsApp, sorry, stumbling again, messages. Well, I'm going to say it again. It's making me wonder, well, it did make me wonder back then, whether they were telling us there we are something. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Well, as far as I'm concerned, you know, nobody's got a right, you know, if you want to send a private message to somebody. It could be anybody in the world. You know, but what right have they got to, do you know what I mean? If they was to do this, they could, there we are, they could be doing it. Couldn't they, my delicious babies? We do not know at this moment in time, do we? You cannot trust any of it, do you say? But, yeah. So, yeah, an interesting little video to listen to, my delicious babies. Now, finally, and then I'm going to over and out, walkie-talkie. Do you see what I mean, Mads Lustig Babies? This is on BitChute, Mads Lustig Babies. So it's a search engine of your choice. B for Berta, N for November, N for November. Space bar, BitChute, Mads Lustig Babies, okay? Then you should have reached your destination. Well, the video that you're looking for, because BNN is the uploader, okay? However, if you did want to watch whose channel this is, you would then need to please type in search engine of your choice again, WAM, okay, WAM, okay, then space bar BitChute, okay, then you'll see all the different videos, okay, Mads Lustig Babies, okay. Now, this video should read evil, okay, Pfizer's cancer conspiracy, yeah. We keep hearing about the conspiracies, don't we, Mads Lustig Babies? And then, of course, you know, we're proved correct. Do you see what I mean, Mads Lustig Babies? Do you see? Okay. Now, this says you are being targeted. Cancer is our new COVID. Do you see what I mean, Mads Lustig Babies? Now then, here's what I've got to say here, and I'm going to close my book. I never even put my lights on. 3, 2, 1, Margie's little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. They're only going to be on for a short time now, my delicious babies. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, close my book, yeah. You see, what we've got to see here, my delicious babies, okay? Because I have spoke to some, and, you know, very sadly, it does not matter what I say, they just do not believe. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? I mean, God bless them all, but they genuinely feel, in their heart of hearts, that our putrid effing governments in the UK and all over the world, you know what I mean, we're helping them. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? Well, this is why everyone's got to be on the ball, and the reason why is because, yeah, exactly as it is, they're trying to normalise. I can see what's going on, my delicious babies, do you say? Okay? But these, and that CEO, Pfizer, has got no skin on his effing bird race. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Okay? And all of this is just ka-ching, 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 see the greed? Do you see? And let's not forget they're all little bitches, aren't they? For we know who. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? Yes? So, the best piece of advice that I can give, I do not know whether my video will stay up. I have no idea at this point in time. Do you say? But, well, really, if this is out in the open, then really everybody, you know, and everybody knows about it, then there's no reason why my video should not stay up. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes? But this is what I'm saying. Is it, you know, they're taking the blatant pee out of all of us. Do you say? My delicious babies? Yes? But the way I'm seeing it is, okay, just, you know, food for thought. The way that I'm seeing it is that maybe they thought to themselves, okay, well, you know, we've been found out anyway, so there we are, we're just going to keep going. Because with the illnesses, very sadly, and of course they've got the cure, of course, so yeah, they've got the cure, haven't they? All right, my delicious babies, you're going to have ones who are in such a state of fear, my delicious babies, because that's what it is. It's like they make them all fearful. God bless them. Do you say? And then they'll say, oh, yes, I'll take. Do you say? And these putrid, they know this. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes? And of course, you know, and it is true, what Josh is saying on his video. I mean, even with myself, you know, with the water, because I've noticed that the water board, you know, has been around here a lot lately. My delicious babies, do you say? Okay? So, you know, and I actually talked to somebody else the other day and they said yes. And I said the thing is, I said, nobody's really paying attention to ones who are coming on the road and everything. And your dear lady there, God bless her, she's across the road from me, from each other, yes, she and I. And she says, you are right, Carla. Do you see what I mean? Whereas she will come out herself to see what's going on. Do you say? So, you know, God bless, there are some of us who, you know what I mean, want to know. I would just go and ask them, you see, that's what I do. But because everybody's just got so used to workmen, do you see what I mean? But nobody asks any questions, do you say? Oh, and very lastly, everywhere I look today, BMWs, it's like you blink and then you see another one. And of course, nearly every car that you've seen, okay, well, it seems that many are going in reverse. Mardelichtig babies, everybody's reverse. So, well, I mean, BMW, Germany makes the BMW, don't they? Maybe there's something that they're doing, there we are, to reverse something. Do you see what I mean? Because honestly, that's all I saw. And then when we're not seeing that, roadworks, holding all of the traffic up. Everywhere you look. Do you see? I've been noticing it. There we are. Anyway, a long time. Do you see what I mean? And others who are paying attention to this. Do you see? So you can see what they're doing. Do you see what I mean, Mardelichtig babies? Yes. Anyway, I can't be bothered with it, Mardelichtig babies. So do you know what I mean? I say what I've got to say. Yes, I'm very aware. There we are of what is going on. Okay, each and every one of us learn new things all the time. Of course we do. Okay, everybody does. Okay. But as far as I'm concerned, well, you know, this is nothing new. You know, as they're wanting to put us in 15-minute cities. Do you see what I mean, Mardelichtig babies? Yes. Oh, and one last thing I want to say, Mr. Trump in Born in the USA. Yeah. What was it he said? That the death sentence should be brought back. I'm trying to remember everything now, what I've just heard. I heard it this morning. Anyway, this is all to do with blooming Israel and everything. Do you see what I mean, Mardelichtig babies? Yes, anyway. But you still had all of his fans, followers, who are clapping, whistling, as happy as Larry. But if somebody says, well, somebody, you know, should be able to bring back the death sentence, we do not like that word, Mardelichtig babies, but sometimes, you know, it has to be used. We seem to be hearing a lot, very sadly, okay? Well, would that be a leader who I would personally want leading? No. I have my own views on Mr. Trump, okay, and all of this this circus that's going on. Do you see what I mean, Mardelichtig babies? Okay, I have my own views. There we are on this. Do you see what I mean? But he's blatantly doing it. He's another one. I'm entitled to my own view. I know it's not going to sit right with everybody, but to me, I wouldn't want to follow somebody, you know, who talks like that. No. Do you see what I mean, Mardelichtig babies, okay? And like I said, it's all to do with Israel, do you say? Yeah? So, you know, you have to see, ones have to see, I'm not talking about you, Mardelichtig babies, but ones out there need to see, his followers, his fans, need to see, there we are, what is going on? But of course, you know, and I mean, you see it all over BitChute anywhere. There's always something to do with Mr. Trump. Do you see what I mean, Mardelichtig babies, okay? So, no, I'm just not trusting. Like I say, I mean, he has not apologised for the warp speed, for any of that. According to him, and I'll repeat it again, it's one of his greatest achievements, Mardelichtig babies. So, no. I just feel at ones, I mean, I know it's a hard, you know, figure of speech. It's only saying Mardelichtig babies. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. But what they must do, each and every one of them, his fans, is look inside their own selves. Do you see? Because it's very clear to me that he's leading them, there we are, down a path, there we are, that is not very nice. My delicious little babies, do you see? To me, that's like a one-way system, isn't it? If you follow me. My delicious little babies, do you see? Mind you, what year was it in the UK? Hanging was abolished. Please do not quote me, I'm just trying to remember now. 1961, I do believe. I think it was 1961. Please do not quote me. I could be a year out or something, okay? But, yeah, they abolished hanging in the UK, yeah. But, you know, to me, anyway, I have my own thoughts, as everybody knows. My delicious little babies, do you say? But no, you know, ones have to ask themselves what all of that is about. Oh, I'll tell you who I saw it on. BitChute. It's Maxigan. And it was an uploader, what's it called? Uploader, Red Pill. Oh, anyway, Maxigan. You know what I mean? On BitChute, okay? And he showed the clip, God bless him. Yeah. But very sadly, there we are. This is the madness, the bonkers, crackers and crazy behaviour now then, isn't it? But I wouldn't be comfortable. I mean, me personally, none of those leaders. Do you know what I mean? It's like with anyone, you know, you always think, oh, you know, you spare a thought and you think, oh, you know, well, you know, maybe they're going to be all right. Do you see what I mean? But it always ends up where you're just being let down. My delicious little babies, and that's what I'm saying. Ones just need to wake up. I mean, what we got going on in the UK, you've got that Rishi Kermit the Frog, Sunak, and then you've got Labour, haven't you, with that PRRC Keir Starmer. You say, well, none of them are any good. None of the parties are any good. And I'm not being nasty. Even with the best will in the world, you want to put somebody in, you know, they really want to do a good job. It's only a matter of time, there we are, my delicious babies, before they're effing bought. And this is, there we are, while we're in the mess that we're in now. And I'll repeat it again, bang them out. Look what they've done. Keep saying it, how much more do they have to do to us out here? And our families and everything, and our little babies and everything. Do you see? What is it going to take? That's all I'm asking. Because they've done a right effing number, haven't they? What we've been seeing over these past few years now then. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. Anyway, another thing, I kept seeing number 12, you know, like number plates, always a 12, okay? D12, D12, okay? I've seen a number, there we are, there's today, okay? And then there was 2015 and 2017, that's what I've been seeing today. That's the, there we are, the number plates that I've been seeing a lot of. Okay, my delicious babies, anyway. That's the end of my video, okay? So, until my next video, thank you so very much for any views, any likes, you know. If you find any of this information informative, please, you know, the videos that I suggest taking a look at, please and thank you. And you find them interesting or that they're going to help somebody else, please pass them on, pass them on. That's all I ask you to do. Please and thank you, my delicious babies. I do not ask for anything else. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I'm just trying to help out, yes. But my mind right now is just on a number of other things now. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, and for your beautiful little selves, your beautiful little families, may you all be fully protected, okay? Sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony and bright blessings, okay? So until my next video, take care. Once again, over and out. Good night.